Hello everybody, it's Professor Deborah Tadone, and today I'm going to be going over with you the RNBS 3100 Introduction to Baccalaureate Nursing Practice. Now please disregard the dates that you see on this right now. These dates are in here right now and they may not be current with your dates. Your dates will be accurate when you pull up the site. Same go for the rest of these dates. Your dates will be accurate when you pull up your site. When you open up your Moodle page, this is what you're going to see, something very similar to this. When you have close all, that means all of the weeks are closed. When you open them, they open up, and you can open them up one at a time, or you can open them up all at once. I personally prefer to open up what I'm working on one at a time. What to show you on this Moodle page is something that a lot of the students are not familiar with or don't use, and that is your navigation site. That is on the right-hand side of your page, right down here. And in here you will have a calendar of the current dates. You can look up weeks right here. For example, if I want to look up an assignment that's due in week 5, I could click on week 5. And I can look at my assignments that will be due for that week. And I can close it again. So this is your weeks. You can open them up right from here, or you can open up here, whichever you prefer. Going down, we have Google Meet tutorials. You have a tutorial on how to start a video meeting, should you choose to have a video meeting with someone. How to add people to your video meeting. You can present, share a screen during your video meeting, or you can do a general Google Meet tutorial. Those are all right here, should you choose to use it. It's not mandatory, but some of our students like to get together with one another with Google Meets, and that's the way to do it. Going down to resources, if you click here, you can get into your email. If you click here, you can get into your intranet page. Right here, you can go into RServe to look at your final grades. You have a Learning Center website here, which is really cool. I'm going to click on that and show you what is offered there. Right there you have information for your Learning Center. So if you're having a little problem with writing, you would click on this. If you needed some personal assistance, go here, and so on and so forth. But mostly what our students look at are the writing. And if you click on that, it shows you how to get writing support. Shows you APA 7th edition quick guide. Grammarly is here. Grammarly is a program I highly recommend all of our students use, no matter how proficient you are at writing. Grammarly is a program, and it is free to the students, that will give you information on your punctuation, your grammar, and your sentence structure. If I click on this, it will show you how to get into Grammarly. The website is here, so if you have something to look up on the library, here's a place you can go quickly. Then there's some tutorials here for Google Apps Suites. Your IT Help Desk support number is here. Your IT Help Desk email address is here. So if you need quick support for a problem you're having with your computer or getting into a specific program, don't hesitate to call them. They are available 24/7. Now leave a detailed message and you will have a call returned within 1 hour if somebody doesn't answer you. And then we get to something called Quick Mail. At the very bottom of your navigation pane, you will have something called Quick Mail. I personally love Quick Mail. I use it all the time. When I was a student at Roberts, I also used it all the time. But it's something our students forget about, so I wanted to be careful and give you a little bit of information here. If you want to write a letter to your professor or to one of the other students, you can go here. Now you can add a name or you can remove a name. So if I have something I want to send to 4 people in my class that are in a group of mine for a group assignment, I can do add all and then get rid of the people who are not in that group if I choose. So I just have the 4 people I want. And then when I'm done with that, and I've got the people down here that I want to write to, scroll down, I can put the subject here and then a brief message here, or as long as you want for the message. You can have a signature here or no signature, and you can then, when it's done, you can either receive a copy for your records or not and send the email. And when you send the email, there's going to be a record of it, so it'll be easy to get back to. And that is QuickMail. Going back up, I want to go over some of the information at the top. The very first thing you're going to have is your faculty information. When you click on this, it will give you a picture and the name of the faculty teaching that course for you and that faculty's phone numbers and email address. Now my name shows up here now, but I may or may not be your faculty member. Faculty member teaching will show up here. Close that off. Your online course introductory information is here. When you click on this, there's some vital information you have to have knowledge of before you can start the course. I would highly recommend you click on this site and just scroll down and open everything. Your course description is here. Your important first documents is here. Now by important first documents, what is meant by this is these documents are actually important. You will click on here and that'll be your online course syllabus. Your course syllabus will include information about each week that's coming up, and it will also give you information on something called rubrics. A course rubric is the way that each of the assignments is graded. Each assignment is graded by a specific rubric. And when you click on your syllabus, you'll be able to find those rubrics. I'll pull one up here for you. Okay, this is your course syllabus. I'm going to make it bigger. And it will have your specific course information in here, including the name of the faculty and office number, so on and so forth, that is teaching that course. The program RN to BSN fax number is right here, and it always remains the same regardless of who's teaching. You'll have a course description, your program learning outcomes, what we want our students to learn while we're in this course, the outcomes, and you'll have other things in here. Required text materials, the way the course is graded, and then it will give each week individually. And all of this information will also be found on your course Moodle page. When we go down, you're going to get to your rubrics. Here is your first rubric. It's information on the interprofessional team meeting observation grid assignment. So this assignment will be due at sometime during your course. It will give the purpose for the assignment, what the assignment is, and so on and so forth, give you more information on the assignment, and then it will show you the grading rubric. So this specific assignment will be graded with these items and these needs for the assignment. Before you turn in any assignment, it's a good idea to grade yourself using the rubric to make sure you did not forget anything and to make sure you didn't put too much in. Then we have the journal grading rubric, discussion question rubric, and so on and so forth for each of the assignments. And at the very bottom of the syllabus, you will have information that's probably present in every syllabus that you will open throughout the course. and that is your syllabus. Now, what most students do, at least what I recommend students do, print your syllabus. When you print the syllabus, you will have all the rubrics at your fingertips. So you'll have all the information on all the assignments due right at your fingertips. So I recommend that you print your syllabus. And also you'll have an online course calendar. When you click here, it will show you a calendar of dates that when each of your assignments are due. Now you can complete any assignment early, but you may not complete it late. So anyways, that's your course calendar, and I also recommend that you print that. Those are the only two things I really think are mandatory for printing for this course, is your syllabus and your calendar. I'm going down a little bit. Got information once again on APA formatting. Here's a quick guide for that. Sample journal entry, so it gives you an example of what your journals need to look like. And then little tutorials on how to create PowerPoints, how to print a PowerPoint, and how to record a PowerPoint. If you've never done a PowerPoint before, this might be important for you. It's quick information for you, and it's very precise as to what you need. Now, some people like to look up the information on YouTube, and that's fine too. But this information is a little bit more succinct and to the point for the RN2BS program. And then right here we have something called a discussion forum. Now, if you've never been online before, discussion forums are very important for online students. This is where you could talk back and forth to each other and to your professor with any questions or concerns. If you have a question about anything you looked at just now, you click on this and then add a new discussion topic. Briefly put what your discussion topic is, then some information on it, what your question is exactly, and then you post it. When you post it to the forum, everybody's going to see it. So just so you understand that DQs or discussion forums are for everyone. They're not for just the professor. If you want something specific to only the professor, what you would do is you would go in through Gmail and send that professor a private note. We're all done looking at it. Click. Your Team Caring Project chat rooms. Once you are into the program, you're going to have something called a Team Caring Project for this specific course. This is where you can chat back and forth to your classmates regarding that specific assignment. For example, if you've been assigned Leininger, you would click on this and add a new topic, and you could talk back and forth to one another here. And if you have something a lot to say, you can even attach a Word document here or put an attachment here. And you can post it to forum, and people that are on your chat room will look at that. So that's a DQ for the chat rooms, and you'll understand this more as you get into it. Then we start with the important. At the top of each week, you will have information on what the week is going to be focusing on. You will have an inspirational thought from your professor. Then you'll have a spot here where you can place questions regarding any assignment. The objectives for that week is here. Resources that you will need for this week are here. Your specific assignments are here. So this will give your assignments. You'll have a narrated PowerPoint from your instructor. Students assigned for Era of Nursing History presentation are listed here, and so on and so forth. And then at the very bottom of every week, you're going to see something called an upload zone. This is where you upload your assignment. So your DQ you're going to upload here, and your journal entry here. Now, every single DQ, you're going to put your response, and then 2 days later, You're going to look into the DQs and you're going to respond to at least 2 other classmates' DQs. That's a good way to share information with one another. Your journal entries may have different parts. For example, this will have a part A and a part B. Good way to do this is to highlight it, Control C for copy, and then when you go into your Word document, Control V to paste it. And that way you've got the assignment written down, and all you have to do is write the answers. A quick tutorial on your Moodle page. So I wanted to mainly show you faculty information, online course introductory information, your weeks, and your navigation pane with QuickMail. If you have any questions, don't hesitate to write to your faculty member with the question, and remember that will be under the online introductory information right down here in the discussion forum. You can put the question here. If the question is something that you have only for your instructor, you don't want anyone else to see it, send an email to your instructor. Welcome to the program and have a blessed day. Bye-bye now.